Hey, good morning, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It's Sunday morning. It's time for the Silky Smooth Sunday shave. Sorry about the sniffles, but it's allergy season here in Central Texas. As you can see, the den is still empty. Tons of boxes in the back. Last shave in this shave den. Picking up the keys to the new place today, and then tomorrow the rest of my stuff will be moved. So next time you see me, I'll be in a different spot. Anyway, let's get shaving. What are we using? Same thing I used last time because everything else is in those boxes. Leah shave stick. It's Just Shaving 2017 group brush. Lord L6 with the Gillette Black Ninja, the Indian version, the super stainless. 4th use. Unusual for me, go 4 uses. Lubriderm Men's for the post. And we also will be doing a head shave because I packed my mirror, and so when I trim my hair, I don't know how even it is, so I'm just going to shave it. We'll be using the Head Blade ATX. All right, let's get shaving. Hope everybody's doing well. I am doing okay. The move is officially underway. I just have a few things left to pack, mostly just bedding and clothing and bathroom stuff that I'll need to use tomorrow morning before the movers arrive. So I've been living off of frozen dinners and pre-made salads, trying to eat a little healthier, or stay eating healthy-ish, I should say, during the prep move, because I was not a smart guy, and one of the first things I packed up was my kitchen. Not considering that I still had a week left when I started packing. Thanks to my sweet, sweet lady who convinced me to start packing early. It was both a blessing and a curse. 1, because I had way more stuff than I thought I did. And 2, I packed my kitchen first, but that's on me because I'm not bright. Yeah, so I moved into this apartment with 5 boxes, 5 large moving boxes, and some furniture, bed, couch, bedroom set, TV stand, that kind of stuff, computer. And I am moving out with like 15 boxes of various sizes. No couch. The couch has been donated to charity since I didn't want to move it. It was getting old. I know it's time to get some grown-up furniture. As I've been told, my house is like a bachelor pad / first apartment, because I don't like spending a lot of money on that kind of stuff. I've been hauling the same furniture and stuff around for almost 20 years. So it's time to upgrade it all. My bedroom set fell apart, so bought a new bedroom set. I'll be buying a new couch and all that good stuff. But anyway, so from 5 boxes to 15 boxes, it's amazing how much stuff you can accumulate in a 6-year span. And you guys know I struggle with having too much stuff. I've talked about it here before. I like to try and be as minimalistic as possible, but I don't know what happened. But so anyway, so yeah, so that's that. I also packed my coffee stuff, so I have no coffee until I run across the way to the coffee shop to get something. Luckily, it's a good coffee shop, and it's not super expensive. I can get a nice cup of dark roast or drip of the day for about $2. So can't wait to go do that. So yeah, what else? That's it, man. Just been getting ready for the move. That has become quite an ordeal as well. I'll tell you that here in a second once I finish lathering. All right, that's good. Good lather. Yeah, so like I said, this past week, I started getting ready for this move back in, I guess it was the end of December, beginning of January. So, apartment hunting, blah, blah, blah. Found the spot, started the leasing process, got everything situated. Was ready to move in this weekend. So, bought new furniture, had it arranged to be delivered. Made the arrangements to forward and change my address, get internet and electricity disconnected and reconnected at the new address. just so happened that I was running out of checks. Yes, I still use checks. So I had new checks printed with the new address, all that good stuff. And then I get a phone call Friday afternoon, or not Friday, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday afternoon. I got to work, wasn't feeling great. So I left early. And as I was driving home, and all I wanted to do was come home, take some cold medicine, and have a nap, I got a phone call from my leasing agent informing me that the apartment I had agreed to lease would not be ready for another 2 weeks because they found some damage that they did not know about or expect. So the apartment wouldn't be ready, and I had to figure something else out. And so after being very, very, very upset, probably a little more rude to the leasing agent than I should have been, back and forth with supervisors and corporate, the solution was move into a smaller apartment at the going rate, which was about as much as I was going to be paying for the larger apartment. So that was not an acceptable solution to me. And so after more back and forth about that, they basically said, you can take what we're offering, or you can have your leasing money back and be done with it. Well, unfortunately, I had already had everything arranged because I tried to be proactive and on the ball about that stuff for the move. And my current apartment was ready to be leased. I had to be out of it. I still have a little bit of time, but not enough to find a new place and do all the other stuff I needed to do to change, to find another apartment to live in. I thought about staying in this apartment, but because I've missed the lease renewal offer, it would be month to month, and it would be much more expensive than I was wanting to pay for this apartment, which is the reason I was moving in the first place. So, like I said, after a lot of cussing and arguing and trying to negotiate, I realized that they really just kind of had me over a barrel. There was nothing much I could do. So I talked with the lady and said, hey, can you give me a bigger apartment at a discounted rent? She checked with corporate, and of course they said no. And I wasn't looking for, like, you know, a 2-bedroom apartment or a bigger apartment at the cost of the 1-bedroom I was going to rent. I just wanted maybe $50 or $100 a month off to settle my grievance, you know, for my inconvenience. But they wouldn't go for it, so finally, just because I didn't really have many other options, I decided to go with one of their bigger 2-bedroom apartments, which is kind of what I wanted to do in the first place, but I was just trying to be cheap and save a little bit more money. But they gave me like a $700 credit so I can move. Essentially, I'm moving in for free. I don't have to pay anything for the prorated last month's rent. And then whatever's left over, I'll get off of my first month's rent. So that was about the most acceptable thing that I could get on such short notice, and that was good enough. So now I've got a 2-bedroom apartment, the biggest apartment I've ever lived in. I'm gonna try my hardest not to fill it up with more stuff. I get to keep my total gym though, so that's a bonus. I get to keep my home gym. The only sad part is I wasn't planning on keeping the home gym, so I had already gotten rid of some of my exercise equipment, like my stair stepper and my big exercise balls. But those things are relatively easy to find and inexpensive. Well, not the stair stepper, but there's a gym at the complex that I have 24-hour access to, so I can use that stuff. And there's stairs. It's a 3rd floor apartment, so there's stairs. You guys know I like to ruck the stairs anyway, so. So yeah, crisis abated. Big new apartment coming up. 2 bathrooms, so hey, you may get a variety of shaved ends. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, after the initial frustration and stuff wore off, I'm actually pretty excited to be going into a 2-bedroom. Like I said, I get to keep my home gym, and it'll be good, hopefully. My sweet lady has agreed to help me decorate because you guys know I am not a decorator, and if it was up to me, I'd have cinder block end tables and folding card table for a dining table. I would keep using what I have right now, which are folding like dinner tables. What are those TV trays? Those are my end tables. And yeah, so apparently I have to have grown-up furniture and decorations. So we were joking about it yesterday. She's pretty excited, and she's also just kind of roasting me a little bit about it, but she's like, we're going to get like the words on wood, and we're going to get a big wooden C for Carl, and we're going to do this and that. And I kept throwing out things I like, you know, like, hey, can I get like a big Godzilla mural or some sci-fi posters or some comic book stuff? And she would just roll the eyes and give a sigh and shake her head. I don't think she realized she's dating a man-child, but it is what it is. So yeah, so who knows, man? You guys may see like fancy decorated shaved end. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do. Seizure, sorry. I would like to get, I've seen them around, like maybe some of those prints of like a straight razor or a double edge razor. You know, like the patent, the blueprint patent pictures. I've seen them in other guys' dens in some of their videos. I always thought it would be neat to have one of those. So I may do that. The sketchy part about the apartment is I haven't seen it yet. So all of this was done over the phone, and all I saw was the floor plan picture online. So I don't know exactly what the apartment layout's going to be, or how it's going to look, or how much wall space or furniture space or any of that stuff is. All I know is the bedroom should fit a queen size bed and a 5-piece bedroom set, because that's what I ordered, so I hope so. Though the furniture store said they don't do returns or exchanges unless you get it home and it doesn't fit. But they're like, if you don't like it, you're stuck with it, which is fine. I liked it. That's why I bought it. All right, and that is the face shave. Very nice, silky smooth. All that stuff works perfectly, like always. Let's get the head shave going. That's really all I got to talk about, guys. The move and the snafu with the move have been the biggest developments in my life as of recently. You know, I forgot how much I do not enjoy moving. Packing is terrible. Unpacking is just as dumb. I've got to go today. I've got a buddy meeting me here at the apartment, and then we're gonna load up some stuff because there are certain things that I own that the moving company will not transport, such as guns and bullets. So I've got a buddy who's helping me haul that stuff this afternoon, so that'll be fun. It's always good to see him. And then tomorrow morning the movers will show up. We'll get all that stuff moved. I'll get that new apartment, just let them in, get that done. The power should be turned on tomorrow. And then I will come back here, finish cleaning this place up, probably turn in the keys, and I will officially be out of this apartment. Yahoo. On to new adventures, I guess. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Close, super close to work. The little town I'm moving to is really kind of booming. They're putting in a lot of restaurants and things to do and stuff, and so maybe have some nice dates with the lady. And if not, we can always just drive to Austin, because there's always something going on in Austin. The only thing that does stink about the new place is it's going to be a little bit further away from my brother, but it's okay. They never come to see me. I only see them every now and again, and it's only going to add like a 20-minute drive or so to get to visit with them, so that's no big deal. No big deal at all to me. I'm used to driving. You guys have heard of my epic Christmas and Thanksgiving adventures in days gone by, driving 300 to 500 miles across the state, visiting folks. I mean, probably not that much, but it sure seemed like it. Anyway, all right, on to the head shave. Headblade ATX. This would be the first totally silky smooth Sunday I've had in a while. I really kind of liked just kind of trimming my head with the clippers. Like I said, I like the bald, the slick bald, but honestly my preference is about a little bit of stubble, maybe 3-4 days growth on the head. But since I don't have a hand mirror to ensure that I got all the spots with the clippers, I figured I'd hit the head blade, take it all the way down to the scalp. That way I don't walk around with uneven trim, you know, uneven patches. Don't worry, Flash, if you watch this, I haven't forgotten about the full head blade face shave. It's coming, buddy. I'll tell you what, man, Leah is a good, slick, cushiony soap. The scent isn't, you know, it's basic soap scent, but for what it is, which is a commercially produced drugstore product, you know, a readily available product, it works like a champ. I love it. If I ever work through one of my like 8 million tubs of soap to where I need to buy new soap, I would definitely buy another stick of Leah, or maybe the tube. I think they make it in pucks, I'm not sure, but I dig it for what it is. It'd be a good cheap travel soap, you know, just something to chuck in a doll kit, with an inexpensive razor, because it gets the job done. Yeah, so speaking of like the 8 million soaps that I have, one entire box for my shave stuff, like a large moving box for soaps, straight razors, scuttles, aftershaves, post-shave balms. One whole box. That is ridiculous. Yeah, you know, I knew I had a lot of stuff, and I know I'd accumulated it since, you know, I started wet shaving in 2014, summer 2014, right? And I knew I had went on a really big buying binge when I first started, just trying to experience all the things and the scents and the soaps and the razors. And, you know, I think when you make YouTube videos, I was talking with my lady the other day about when I used to have a gun channel, and she said, why'd you stop? And I said, well, it becomes about like having new things and showing off new things, because that's how you get the views and that's how you get the subscriptions, and that's what makes your channel grow, because those are the things that people are always looking for. They're looking for reviews and stuff like that. So it kind of became like I need to buy a new gun, I need to buy a new this, I need to do a review on that, and it gets expensive. And it was kind of the same thing with shaving until I realized that, one, I don't have that much money. I don't need to buy all that stuff. And really, there are a ton of people doing reviews and previews and stuff like that who are much better at it. And so then I just found my niche and about just kind of chit-chatting and BSing and occasionally mentioning how the shave goes or my thoughts on products. And that seems to work for me. But yeah, like, so when I first started shaving, that was it, man. It was just like, I gotta buy this, I gotta do this. This is the new thing that's coming out, I've got to review it. And so somehow I ended up with so much stuff. Or you'd watch a video, you know, when you're new, you're watching videos, finding channels, trying to support people, trying to get supported. And, you know, oh, so-and-so has that, I wanna try that. So it really, man, it adds up quick. So try not to fall into that trap. I do need to pick up a couple of scents to match my soaps, because that is one thing that when I first started wet shaving, I wasn't really keen on was aftershaves. But as I've become more experienced and just interested in the actual hobby of self-care and shaving, like complete shaving, I neglected to buy a lot of matching aftershaves and stuff when I first started. So I need to, there are a couple of scents I would like to go back and get matching splashes for. The Hand Polo or the Shave at World soap is a good one. The First Dew, I'd like to get the splash for that. Some Uncle John splashes. Pipe Smoke, Razor Rock XXX would be a good one to get. So anyway, and well, that's it, man. The last ramble in this shave den is done. I think, yeah, I could overshave it, but I'm not going to. A little nick right there. All right, well, I think I was off camera anyway. Very good. Let me get rinsed. Let's see what the new alum says. Once again, thanks to my darling. Yes, I know you guys are going to get tired of hearing me talk about her, but it's my channel. Like 406 Shaver said one time, it's my channel and I'll do and talk about whatever the heck I want. So, there you go. Beautiful. All right. Fantastic. Oh, on other news, before I sign out, got my first YouTube payout. So I officially have earned my first $100 after a year of being monetized. Thank you everybody for your support. And I will, once I get settled in, into the new apartment, I'll talk about the details and post the giveaway for that. Your support earned me that money, so I'm going to give it back to you guys. Stick around for the details to that. I am more than happy and willing to pass that on to y'all. Thanks again for your support, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me for these years in this den. New adventures await. I hope you stick with me into the new one. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope the upcoming week treats you well. No matter what you do, spend some time with your friends and family because it's really important. Signing off for the last time from Austin, Texas. This is C. Kiefer. Have a great one. We'll see you. God bless.